Everybody, it is Wednesday. For those of you who celebrate it, it's a Halloween. I know I said I don't celebrate it, but I am dressing up because I need an excuse to wear a costume. So, ta-da! Can you see my wings that did not fare well in the year they were in storage? I am a beautiful monarch butterfly. It's gonna be interesting because last year I wore these wings for just about 7.5, almost 8 hours because I worked 10 to 6 on Halloween last year because I worked and then I handed out candy. This year I only worked 5.5 hours, so it won't be as long. So I'm just wearing them now to get used to it. I'm going to take them off in the car because I have to put on my jacket. But I actually tried to do some makeup on my eyes, and I don't know how well you can see it because I'm standing in the sun and I'm trying not to squint. But I tried to do a little bit of makeup around my eyes. I was worried because I wear glasses, so if I try to do anything like really, like originally last year I wanted to do like butterfly wings and do like a really cool face thing, and then I wear glasses. So pretty much I just took gold eyeshadow and I smeared gold eyeshadow all around my eye, and then I took blue eyeshadow and I did blue eyeshadow here and here, so at the corners of my eye, and then I took my gold eyeshadow, which I don't have any, the only makeup I have is mascara, lip balm, and eyeshadow. I don't have anything else. So I took the gold eyeshadow and I put some on my face because I'm like, it's basically just pressed powder. So all I did was put some on my face. So now I'm filming myself, I look weird. So I am a beautiful monarch butterfly for today, and tomorrow will be November 1st. So that means for me, it is full force Christmas planning from tomorrow onwards. I'm actually going to go get my last few, hopefully, I have next Tuesday off, but Saturday I need to go get some stuff from Walmart, so I'm planning on going, and I have to call in my medicine on Friday, so I'm going to pick up my medicine. And then I'm also going to try and see if I can pick up my tree skirt. I think I know what tree skirt I want, so I got to get a new, so I'm picking up a new tree skirt. I realize I'm standing here dressed as a butterfly talking about Christmas. I get it. Then next Tuesday is election, so guys, if you're not planning to, please go out and vote. It's really a big, I don't know why it's midterms, but it's a big deal. My entire family is voting tomorrow. We're getting up and going over at like 7 o'clock in the morning to go do the polls. So, but I took the entire day off. So next Tuesday, I'm probably just going to take a chill day at home, get some bike riding in because I am losing days. I'm rapidly approaching the days where I will no longer be able to ride my bike on my days off. So I'm going to try to get in a couple more bike rides. So next Tuesday, I'm going to do a bike ride. I'm thinking I might go to Walgreens, see if they have my Obi-Wan Pops. They probably don't. Next Friday, I'm going to go see if I find the right pictures, I'm going to go order my mom's Christmas present. Shh. I have changed my mind many times about what I'm getting her, and I finally think I hit on an idea that my brother and I can do for her, and I'm just going to go ahead and see if I find the right pictures. I'm going to get them ordered for her because I have to get them ordered like now or soonish so I can have them by Christmas. So I got to go order my mom's gifts. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to be doing next Friday on my day off, is going to Staples to order my mom's gifts. Also, I'm so excited because I found a deli in Midland. I don't know if you guys I told you guys this, that makes, I gotta remember which way to say it, because one way is the outfit, it's a clothing item worn by women who do exotic dancing, and the other is pasties. Pasties. I always mix it up. I'm in Michigan. I've heard I said pasties my entire life, but I always, because of my speech, I always slip and say the wrong word. So there's a deli here in town that makes pasties, which I want to go check out and see. I was told by a customer at Staples that the woman who makes them makes absolutely wonderful pasties. I have been craving them like crazy. I actually had my first one this past spring when I was up on Mackinac Island. I went to Mac City one day when the day I was battling my viral infection from my allergies, and I was feeling so cold and so sick. I actually stopped at this restaurant that does nothing but pasties and cookies. Beautiful combination. And I got a chicken pasty, which basically is just meat and veg in a bread, in like a bread. It's like a meat pie. It's kind of like something similar to what they have in like the UK. It's our version of a meat pie. And they can have like any filling, and it literally tastes like chicken noodle soup in a bread thing. So it is super yummy. It's super delicious. They can be very hot though. So I have been craving them like crazy because it's actually kind of hard to find them anywhere in the southern part of the state. But they are such a quintessential Michigan food. This is where they were invented, was in Michigan, because they were made for workers. So they are like such a quintessential Michigan food, but they are actually more commonly found in the UP. Once you hit like Mackinac City, that's where you start seeing in that area. That's where you start seeing, like, the gas stations will say they have pasties. So I'm worried because I think I got eyeshadow in my eye. So this is gonna be fun because I don't want to damage my makeup, but I feel like I got something in my eye and it's trying desperately to get up. Maybe putting eyeshadow at the corner of my eye wasn't the best idea. I will work through it. So being a girl is pain. Like, seriously, it is pain. And Halloween is the worst time for that pain. And so now I'm getting glitter all over my fingers. So, but that is the plan for this week and next week and the week after. Hopefully we're going to Frankenmuth on the 17th. Crossing my fingers, because if not, I'm just going to order my ornaments online. God, and thank God I can actually find all the ornaments I want on Staples. I mean Bronner's. So I'm going to get going. You guys stay spooky, cute today, no matter if you do or do not celebrate Halloween. Take advantage of the fact that today you can be whatever you want to be. So stay spooky, cute, and I'll talk to you guys later. Happy first day of November, everybody. It is Thursday. Oh my gosh, it is November already. And of course, Michigan weather. It is cloudy, gray, gloomy outside. Like, really, what can you expect in Michigan? We don't have a lot of beautiful, crisp, gorgeous fall days. We don't actually really have fall. So it's another day of work. I hope you guys, if you went out, if you did Halloween, that you had a spooky and cute time. I still can't believe how many, of course, you guys saw in the opener that I did dress up a little for Halloween. Honestly, I know people are like, you don't celebrate Halloween, but you're wearing a costume. I actually like to wear costumes. I love, that was like my favorite part, is Halloween is like the one time of year where it's okay to wear a costume in public, unless you're going to a convention, which I never get to go to. So it was really the only part of Halloween my parents were kind of okay with, was letting me wear a costume, because I love dressing up. I love wearing costumes. And when I was younger, I really did have some very nice store-bought costumes. My grandma, Sharon, one year made me a full-on bridal outfit that got ruined. So, but as I got older, it kind of turned into what you saw, like kind of DIY it. By the time I was in high school, I was really like, I would look at the pretty costumes. I would want a pretty costume, but in the end, if I did do a costume, I would just kind of just throw one together. I think one year I did a sweatshirt and blue jeans and a tiara, and I was a 21st century princess. So literally, for the most part, when I do a costume, it is literally what you saw. I pretty much just throw on something. I might buy a piece or two, and then that's it. That's all I do. I pretty much DIY it. But it's so surprising, because last year and this year when I did the butterfly, I got so many compliments from people saying that it was cute. It was sweet, they liked it, and I'm thinking the only reason I'm getting that many compliments is because it wasn't super over the top. Like, literally, all I did was put makeup around my eyes that you couldn't really see, and I put on a pair of wings. Though I did get annoyed at my manager because he kept calling me a bird for like the first hour. Whenever he saw me, he'd go, "Hey, bird, hi, bird." And I'm like, I'm a butterfly. I'm a monarch butterfly, the ruler of the butterflies. So it was kind of got on my nerves when he kept calling me bird. Luckily, by the second hour, he stopped. But yeah, it was nice. I'm so glad that that was my last 1 to 6:30 shift of the week. Today and tomorrow, I am back to working 1 to 5, which makes me happy. Tomorrow is Friday, Speedway Day, and late night playing SOTAR, which is so fun. I'm a little bit bored right now playing SOTAR because I'm going through my Bounty Hunter, which I went through once, almost all the way. I got to Corellia before I deleted my original Bounty Hunter, Mazzy, because I really tried to shoot for the romances, so I was really trying for that Torian romance, and I noticed that when I got to that point in the game, it just didn't seem to be, like, the romance wasn't really happening, and so I went online, and apparently there's a glitch with the Bounty Hunter romance story between the female Bounty Hunter, BH, and Torian, is that if you talk to Mako, who is your first companion as a BH, if you talk to her after Torian joins you on Terrace, then the romance doesn't get locked in because Mako has a crush on him. So if you talk to Mako apparently right after you get Torian and she mentions the crush, you don't really have an option to tell her, hey, back off, he's mine. I like him. So you don't have that option. So by doing that conversation, it kind of, I guess, negates the romance. You don't get to really lock in that romance. So apparently that's a glitch. So apparently what you have to do is you don't talk to Mako till like the very end of chapter 2. Then you go talk to Mako, because by that point you wait and you do Quesh and Hoth and you get those planets out of the way and you'll do all the conversations with Torian, and by that time the romance is supposedly locked in. So then it's safe to go talk to Mako. So it's like, oh, I didn't know that. So I actually have a nice little notebook down here that is purple with stars, and I'm writing down notes. Like, this is how I need to win this, and this is how to win that. So it is kind of boring because I've done the Imperial characters like 5th time. Well, it'll be my 4th time doing it all the way through, but it's like the 5th time running through chapters 1 to almost the end of 3, and I always do the story arc so I can get up to level 70. So it's kind of been boring and annoying because I'm just doing the same stories over and over and over again, and then I go do the heroics over and over and over again. The only thing different is with Malia, I'm actually also doing the flashpoints with her, which I did not do with my Sith Inquisitor, Sith Warrior, or Imperial Agent. So, but I have to plunge through, I have to get through this, because after I finish Malia, after I get my legendary status, I'm going to go and do a complete run through with my Jedi Knight Alegria, who is my future fanfiction character. So I'm going to try and do everything I can with her. I'm going to do character arc, planet arc, heroics, exploratory, bonus missions, story flashpoints, Ilum, the Rise of the Hutt Cartel, Forged Alliances, Shadow of Revan, Knights of the Fallen Empire, Knights of the Eternal Throne, the War Machine Gods, the Iocath stuff, and of course Siege of the Jedi, Jedi Under Siege, when that comes out in December. The only thing is Alegria will not be, well, I will not have her be romancing Doc. Sad to say, he is actually my least favorite romantic interest for a character, so she'll flirt with him, but they're not going to get married because I want her to be with Torian. So, no, not Torian, Theron. So I want him to be with Theron, and then I'm thinking maybe with my Jedi Consular Mary, because I like Felix. Felix is sweet, but that's another romance I'm not particularly fond of. So with Felix, I'm debating about whether or not to take Mary through with Felix, or maybe do it with Arkin, because you do get a chance to romance Arkin. So I'm going to wait and see what happens with Jedi Under Siege. I know a lot of us in the chat when they were talking about, were kind of hoping, oh, please give us a wedding between Theron and our character, or Lana and our character, because it's like, it seems like they didn't say anything for sure, but it kind of feels like we're going to lose those characters, and that's going to make me sad. So we are just going to have to wait and see. So today I'm working, tomorrow I'm working, Saturday I am shopping. I'm going to try to bike downtown. It's supposed to be nice Saturday, so I really think I'm going to get a chance to get at least one more bike ride in where I go downtown and back. And then I have to go shopping. I think I'm going to finally jump the gun. I think I'm finally going to do it. I'm going to leap in with both feet. I'm going to get a new tree skirt. I'm going to get my last year Christmas decorations from Walmart. So I'm going to get a tree skirt and lights. And I'm also going to get 2 CD cases for my Star Wars stuff, because I'm running out of little CD pages. So I need those CD pages in my Star Wars for my other stuff. So I'm going to get 2 cases for my Star Wars stuff. I'm going to get some blank CDs. I found a really cute top I like, so I think I'm going to get a new shirt and some new pants as well. Pick up some groceries, ice cream, because I need ice cream desperately. Sunday, it is church. Sunday will just be chill day. Next Tuesday, everybody, if you live in the U.S., United States of America, don't forget, next Tuesday, November 6th, is the midterm elections. If you're able to, if you're registered, get out there and go vote. This is important. Still not really sure why, but go vote. Yeah, go vote. If you're watching this on Tuesday, stop watching this and go vote, okay? Go. So yeah, go vote. And so next Tuesday I'm gonna go vote. I'm also thinking next Tuesday I'm probably gonna go to Joann's. I gotta take pictures of all the pics I have to finish getting my Christmas decorations from Joann's because I will be decorating. Oh my gosh, this week, next week, like 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, I'm decorating. So I need to get all my Christmas stuff done now. And then next Friday, I have off. Friday, I'm going to, Tuesday, I'm also going to run and get some pasties. Yummy. Next Saturday, I'm going to go, next Friday, I'm going to go order my mom's, if I find the right pictures, I'm going to go order my mom's Christmas present. And then I'm going to go run up to my credit union to get quarters for laundry. And then the following week, if everything pans out, the 17th, if my mom is able to, we are going to go head on down to Frankenmuth, go to our favorite store, Browners, pick up those last little Christmas ornaments, and go get some fudge and maybe some gingerbread. Oh, I'm so excited. I can already taste the gingerbread. And then, of course, the following week is Thanksgiving. And for that week, what I have planned is I'm just going to put together clips and videos of me decorating my room. So, see you guys. Watch how this horrible mess of a room is turned into my version of the North Pole. It's going to be fun. So, I'm going to get going. I need to get some lunch, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Good Saturday morning, everybody. Okay, I'm a little out of breath. I decided, even though it's freezing cold, I'm a Michigander, I can handle it, to run down to our local family fair because I was starting to feel a little, my tummy was starting to feel upset yesterday at work, and I decided I don't have any Vernors. I know, it seems kind of weird. You were getting pop? Yes, I was getting pop for my stomachache. It's fine now, but just in case, I got 2 bottles of Vernors to have on hand because it actually works. So I got a couple bottles of Vernors, and I had biked down there, freezing cold. And I got into Family Fair, and I started looking around, and the next thing I know, my phone is going off playing the Jedi Rock song, playing Jedi Rocks from Return of the Jedi, which is a ringtone I gave to my dad. So I'm like, I automatically knew that's my dad calling me. My brother is, I forgot what my brother is, but my mom is Chopper's inside information from Rebels. I don't remember what A is. I really don't. I want to say it's something from Clone Wars, but each of my family members has a different ringtone from Star Wars. All my ringtones are Star Wars, except in a couple of weeks, they'll all be switched over to Christmas. But as of right now, my dad's ringtone is Jedi Rock, so when I'm like, oh, hey, Dad, I know it's him. I don't even have to look at the screen. He's like, hey, so do you guys want to go out for lunch? Which is one of the things my dad does, like once a month or so. He randomly calls up and goes, hey, you guys want to go for lunch? I was like, okay. So we go out to eat with my dad, which is always nice. And so I just walked into Family Fair, and my dad's like, hey, you want to go to lunch? And I'm like, okay, I'm at Family Fair right now. He's like, oh, that's okay. I'm getting a light bulb replaced in my car. So I still very quickly got my 2 bottles of Werner. I got a bottle of my Sparkling Ice coconut pineapple water, which is my favorite flavor of that water, but does not come in the packs I get. So I always have to buy the individual bottles. So I got one of those, and I put them in the bag, checked out, got on my bike, flew home as fast as I could, biking into the wind, mind you. So I don't know if you probably still can't see it anymore. My face was red and wind chapped, and got home, got up, and was like, get ready to get my light bulb replaced. I'm like, okay, so we're just waiting for my dad to get done with his car repairs, and he's going to come, and we're going to go out to eat. And with my dad, we never know where we're going to go out. It could be Buffalo Wild Wings or Long John's, which are 2 of our favorite restaurants in Midland. I know it's weird, but it's true. And partly we like Long John's so much because my dad's childhood friend is the manager of the Long John's here. So we go there a lot. We're like, hi, Buzzy. And my dad knows pretty much all the employees there. So he's always giving them grief. So it's like when we go to Long John's, it's like going to a big like family thing. And when we go to Buffalo Wild Wings, that's just fun. And I have a new message I had to check. But it could be Golden Corral, which I don't think so. Not today. So I'm going to get going because I think my dad is on his way. Hi, guys. I know this is going to be another kind of lame vlog. I admit it. But I was going to film today shopping at Walmart, getting my new tree skirt and the lights and all that stuff, but when my dad came over, he actually had some sad news. My uncle, my dad's oldest brother, remember my dad had 9 siblings, so this is the oldest of the 10. My Uncle Jim, who for many years was one of my favorite uncles on my dad's side of the family, he passed away sometime this morning. And it's not like this wasn't expected. My Uncle Jim had been sick for many, many years. He was pretty much a lifelong smoker. He had diabetes really bad. And it just seems like he spent the last 3 to 5 years just being sick all the time. Last couple of years he was just in and out of the hospital. And so we all knew this was coming. We all knew that he was going to go, but even he knew he was going to go. He told my aunt, who was the youngest of the 10, that this was going to be his last year at the fair. It hurts because I haven't seen him in years, and he was the one who introduced me to goats. He had a goat farm when I was little, and my brother and I used to spend a huge amount of times out there. He and his wife were the ones who got both my brother and I into showing goats, into 4-H. He was the one who picked out my goat Cassie for me and bought her and then made an agreement with me, and I used to spend a huge amount of time with them when I was younger, and this just sucks. It sucks so much because I've come to the realization that in my family, the vast majority of my relatives are all, at this point, almost elderly or elderly. And one of my great aunts just celebrated her 100th birthday. Okay, so this is just insane. It is just sad, and it's also one of the reasons why, not just because of my family's heritage, but it's also one of the reasons why recently I really don't like Thanksgiving, is it just feels like the month of November, around Thanksgiving, something bad always happens to my family. In 2015, Thanksgiving weekend, my mom's adopted sister, her aunt, my great aunt Laura, passed away. It was also around that time that my Uncle Calvin, my aunt's husband, he got really, really sick. He had a major heart attack, and he was just, it always seems like every few years, November, something awful just happens to my family. We lose a relative, something bad happens. November was when we found out my mom had to have my mom had to go have her gallbladder removed. That was when we learned about my mom needing surgery in 2016. So yeah, October, November, just kind of, it seems like the hardest months for my family to get through. October is when my Uncle Calvin died last year. We found out my mom got my mom's gallbladder surgery in 2016 in November, and it's really hard. Other than getting ready for Christmas, I can never wait for November to be over. Like, literally, one of the reasons I bury myself into getting ready for Christmas so hardcore is not just because I like it, but because it makes November go by so much more faster. If I'm focusing on Christmas, I'm not thinking about how bad November can be for my family. And November just sucks for my family. It's so hard. Like, and I was already not feeling that great because of yesterday, where my brother got scheduled to work on the 17th, which is when we were supposed to go to Bronner's, and now we don't know. So it just, I was going to go to church tomorrow, and now between burning my chin again and the news about Uncle Jim, I just don't think I can face people tomorrow. I mean, I put on a brave face for my dad and my mom, and the truth is I don't know what to think. A part of me feels so guilty because I used to be really close to my uncle, and now I haven't seen him in like 3 or 4 years, and now I feel really guilty, so just sucks. And this is the hardest part about, I have to let him go, and I hate that. I know I still have the memories, but it's not the same. And now I'm sad because my grandma Sharon, whom I haven't seen in years either, and I email her once in a while, I found out right before I went up to Mackinac Island she's battling cancer. And she has not been in the best of health either. So I just lost my uncle, who for many years was like a giant figure in my life, and now my mind is automatically jumping to my grandma, to my godmother Bertha, who is not doing so well. She is now deaf, and my aunt, Luella, who just turned 100, and it's just sad because when I look around and I see all these people that used to be these huge influences on my life, it suddenly strikes me that they're all elderly and a lot of them don't have a lot of time left, and it makes me so sad. And I don't want to be sad. I want to be happy. You know, people like it when I'm happy. I want to make people happy, but it's kind of a struggle sometimes because all I want to do is cry. So, I'm really sorry this is such a depressing end to the vlog. I promise next week will be better. My Uncle Jim always liked it when we were having fun and running around and being wild. He and my Aunt Donna had chickens, and the chickens were so mean, and I think they always found it funny that we were kind of fascinated with the chickens. We were terrified of the chickens at the same time. Like, I would want to go collect eggs from the chickens, but I was terrified because the chickens were just so mean and they would chase us. I mean, I don't think, because he and my aunt had that goat farm, and we would help them feed the goats and take care of the goats and play with the goats. And they were the ones who started our 4-H club, and because of that I learned so much, and I think it made me a better person, but I don't know. I need to stop crying. I need to put on a brave face, as I am a Lutz, and I am a Michigan girl, and this will not get me down. So I'm going to put on a brave face and be that smiling girl my family knows and loves, and everything will be better. And next week, well, I have 3 days to work and 2 days off, so next week will be an adventure and doing some more Christmas shopping, and I will show you guys what I bought tonight. I made a decision on my tree skirt, and I'm loving it, and I hope you guys love it too. So I'm going to take today and tomorrow to relax and decompress. Remember, you guys, to go out and vote Tuesday, okay? So it's going to be hard, but I need to be strong. Especially for my dad. I need to be strong for him. So with that being said, I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers. Stay safe and stay sane, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.